How are you feeling?
I'm okay. A little banged up, but I mean, that's the name of the game, playing offensive line, going against Dex, so you know what happens.
Heard you were trying to talk your way into team drills today.
I mean, in my 8-year career, so 5 minutes a day at training camp, so I was gonna come out here either way and try to do as much as I could.
Did they tell you just no, you can't practice yet?
It was more so just like do as much as I can. You know, not trying to piss it off, and just like I said, just go out there and do what I can, and just be out there with my teammates, and instead of just staying inside and trying to do nothing, honestly.
What happened on the play?
I was trying to cut off, and Dex thought that he was being trapped, so he obviously lowered his shoulder, and just so happened to be lowered his shoulder into my rib cage. So it wasn't the funnest of pains I've had to deal with, but I'm out here today, so that's what really matters.
What's it like to take a body shot from Dex?
No fun. Not fun at all. It's not the funnest of things I've had to deal with.
Are your ribs intact?
Yeah.
Is there any break?
Nah, luckily, it's just a really bad bruising, so nothing that should keep me out for too long. Hopefully I can get back out there real soon.
When did you find out you're going to be playing right tackle?
Shoot, same time y'all did. So,
what was your reaction?
Like I said, I'm willing to do whatever I need to for the team. I'm really happy to be here. So I told Dabes and Joe when I came here, wherever they need me is where I'm going to play. So it's another day.
Did you spend you mentioned you were going to spend kind of the off season or the summer working at left guard. Is that what you did, or did you do some right tackle work?
Yeah, I mean, I just stayed at left guard because that's where I was playing, and then when they told me I was moving over there, I just made sure to get some sets in pre-practice because I played there the last 2 years, so it's not something new to me. It's something I'm used to. So it's just really just knocking some of the rust off, and so it was cool.
I was going to say, how much of an adjustment period, if any, has there been to going back to playing right tackle?
Not much, because I try to learn every position on the offensive line, like when it comes to schematics and stuff like that. So, you know, if I ever have to, because I've had to move around my entire career, I don't want to be caught off guard with anything. So I try to learn every single position other than center, so I know what I'm doing, and that's just what I've been doing this camp and June OTA. So it wasn't too much of a difference for me.
So you're obviously a right tackle now. Do you shift your focus? That's where you're preparing to play, or do you have to kind of keep both options open in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, whatever Dabes and Joe need me to do for the team, I'll do it. So my entire career, I've been moving around, and last year I had to move to left tackle from right tackle on 2 days' notice. So it's something I pride myself in, and I'm able to do on 2-3 days' notice. So it's nothing that will affect me in the future if anything was to happen.
When you were hurt yesterday, did it feel like you had the wind knocked out of you, or was it just pain, or what?
Everything. It's a big man hitting you. It's like you get hit by a truck.
Yeah, because when you walk off the field, you were like this, and I was thinking shoulder or...
No, yeah, definitely my ribs. Definitely my ribs. Could not breathe too well. But like I said, when you're going against a big man like that, you're going to take a hit or two, and you just got to get back up and keep going.
Did you think you broke your ribs?
I was dead. Nah, I'm playing. It was painful. Let's just say that. I didn't know. I mean, I don't really know how to diagnose injuries and stuff like that. But it just sucked. It wasn't fun.
I mean, you were a guy who's been pretty vocal about how happy you were, how excited you were. I think you tweeted out, it's the most excited I've ever been for training camp.
100%.
What's running through your mind as you're walking back into this facility yesterday?
I was just excited to be here. It's been the best offseason of my career, just mentally and physically. It's nice being somewhere like this where you have everything going for you, and the team's great, the coaches are great, the management's great, and like I said, I'm just really excited to be here because I've always wanted to play for this team.
But the fear of having to leave the practice field and go back in injured, I'm sure that was not.
It wasn't too bad of a feeling, just because I felt like it wasn't anything too serious, and I mean, there's nothing that's going to keep me out for too long here. Like I said, I want to be here and I want to be playing, and I'll do everything I have to get back on the field.
Being able to observe a little more today, how would you assess, where the offense is at this starting point?
Exactly where every other offense is day 2 of training camp. I feel like every single team is trying to figure out their identity, and it doesn't matter if you won a Super Bowl last year or you went 0-16. You're trying to figure out what you're going to do for this upcoming season to, separate yourself from the others. So, we're in the same place everyone else is right now, which is just trying to figure it all out and just get going.
Take a couple more.
Did you tell Dex he's going to have some payback?
Nah, I mean, we'll put pads on next week, and I'm definitely going to be out there for that, so it's going to be fun.
What do you view as a realistic expectation for this offense?
Just to be, we can be as good as we want to be, and like I said, I'm excited to be in it because You know, you have a bunch of young receivers. You have Dev back there. You know, our tight end room is a really good room in my opinion. And like I said, I think it can be a real explosive offense as long as we do what we need to do, and you know, the offensive line does their jobs, and everyone else around them will do their jobs too. So, like I've been saying, I'm really excited to be a part of this team.
Is that kind of what stands out to you? One of the things that you do have a lot of speed in that offense in regards to some of the playmakers.
Yeah, it's cool because all of them. I know I'm not a big 40 guy, but I'm sure they all ran really fast 40s. But
you ever run a fast 40?
I tried. I tried my best, you know, but they don't judge me off my 40 time. So, you know, it wasn't too big of a thing for me. But, you know, neighbors, Jalen, Wandell, Slate, like that's a really solid, like not even solid, that's a great group of guys right there. And, you know, if we give them time, which we will, they do a lot of damage this year, so I'm excited to be a part of that.
When you were out there with Carm today, what were you two discussing?
We were just talking about like assignment, making sure I knew what I was doing, and just my like little opinions on things and what I would do differently in certain situations, and like blocking assignments, because you know I'm just having to refresh everything. Now I'm back at tackle, and like I said, I've learned it, but it's just more so me just asking him little schematic things and him telling me the answers and just going back and forth.
You recruiting Van Roten at all?
That's not my job. I'm here to play football, so you know whatever they want to do and whoever they want to bring in, that's on them. So I'll play with whoever I have to.